Emerging from their tunnel, it was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. To throw is Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jamel Dean. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fournette running right. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game,
You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now Jones. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Succop's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Well, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. Now it's Brady. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Three-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead grows to 10-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The give is to Elliott. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. The give to Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in a big lumber to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Here's Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now here's Pollard, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. The quick slant caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. A shotgun give to Fournette. Bulldozes past him. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. To throw is Brady. And oh, look at the catch by Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll try the right side with Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And he gets this one down to the 24. Here's Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. 2nd down, back to Fournette. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now Brady. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Again, it's Elliott, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They go to Elliott again. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott steps away. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Clement. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Corey Clement taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Second down, back to Fournette. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Brady to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. There he goes right side. The 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fournette running right. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Second and 11. Come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback, because we've been in games